function of the P-type chain pulley block. Here we have this pin. This is called upper suspension pin. This is the upper suspension pin. The upper suspension pin, on this pin, this ratchet pawl is fitted. This is the ratchet pawl. This is the ratchet pawl. This is the one brake disc. This is the ratchet ring. This is called brake disc. This is ratchet ring, and this is another brake disc. This is another. This is part number 26. This is part number 27. This is part number 27, and this is the ratchet ring. This is called ratchet pawl. Ratchet pawl, and this is the hub of the. This is hub, and this is the handle wheel, which is one threaded handle wheel. This is called hub, and this is called a sleeve. Always see that when you are opening the brake, this sleeve should be at the lowermost position. That it should be totally inside. The sleeve of this brake should be totally inside. That means it should touch the face of this braking surface. And this is the ratchet pawl, and we have this spring over here, and here this is called spring rod. This is the spring rod. This is the spring, and this is the ratchet pawl. First, we'll put this disc and this sleeve inside. Then we'll put this brake disc. Small thickness is less. This brake disc we are putting here. Then we'll put the ratchet ring. We'll put this ratchet ring. Always see that the position of the ratchet ring, it should lock the ratchet pawl like this. It should like this. It should slip like this. It should slip like this. Then we'll put another brake disc. This is the another brake disc. Two brake discs. One is inside, then the ratchet ring, then another this brake disc. Never apply any oil or grease to the ratchet pawl, this disc, and this brake disc. This will cause the slippage of the load. So always take care that there should not be any oil of this braking surface. Right? Then we put this handle wheel. This is the handle wheel. It has 8 star thread. This is the 8 star thread, and this is the knob for this driver. Okay. Then we'll put this like this. When it is tightened, then this is the hoisting position. This is the hoisting position. When we are lowering it, that means we are creating some gap in the ratchet ring and brake disc. That's why it is lowering. Otherwise, it is locking in one direction only. Now we will put the this is called the driver. This is called the driver of the hoist. Then we have to put these are the selection of the shaft. Here also we have solution on this part number 24. It is called a driver. We have solution here also. We have to assemble this on this selection, and the gap should be maintained over here in this small block, in the HS2 block. It should be 5 to 6 mm. This gap should be, when it is tightened position, this is the Pulley tightened position, and we have to create the gap over here, the 5 to 6 millimeter. And in HS4 block means the block that is 3 ton capacity, 7.5 ton capacity, 10 ton above that with 12 mm chain. There the gap should be 8 to 9 millimeter. Always we have to take care that this gap should be there, such that the only brake releases when we are taking it down, and it should get its original position automatically. When we release the chain, hand chain, then it should regain the position, and then the brake should be applied. If the gap is more, in that case, what will happen? The brake will not be applied, then load will get slipped, and there will be, it can be fatal. That can be accident also. So we are this is maintaining this gap in the when we are opening or inserting hand chain is very important. Now we are taking it down, that means lowering. Lowering means there is some gap in the hub and the brake disc and the ratchet ring, and now ratchet ring is free. Now the ratchet ring is free, that's why the lowering is possible. When we are hoisting, that time there is a gap. And when we are lowering, that gap is, there is no gap, and there is a gap over here in the ratchet ring. That's why the lowering is possible. Okay, this is the brake action. For any chain block, it may be P chain block or M chain block or any other chain block. There is a such type of system that the ratchet ball is locking in one direction only. In normal condition, when we are hoisting, that time ratchet ball is slipping over the ratchet ring, and when we stop lifting, then ratchet ring is gets stationary or brake is applied. Okay, now what we will see that when we are lifting the load, we should always be safe. When the workman is there, that workman should be safe, that he should be away from the load. And then if the load is angular loading is not allowed. In certain cases, the angular loading is sometimes it is required, but that should be some limit. But that should not get swing. The load should not get swing. So try to avoid the angular loading of the hoist. The loading of the hoist should be vertical loading, and if the angular loading is there, that time the capacity of that load should be less. Now, what is the pull of the hand chain? Pull required to lift the full load. Pull required to lift the full load. And pull required to lift the full load is depends upon the capacity of the hoist. If the hoist is of 1 ton capacity, then pull required on this hand chain is 26 kg. For half ton capacity, it is 13 kg, and for 1 ton capacity, it is 26 kg. And when it is 2 ton, means it is a 2-hole hoist. It is 2 ton. Basic model is same for half ton, 1 ton, and 2 ton. Basic model is same for half ton, and 1 ton, and 2 ton. There is no difference between half ton and 1 ton. Only the hook capacity will be somewhat different. Otherwise, load chain, hand chain, everything hoist will be same for half ton capacity. Okay, this is for 2 ton capacity, and for 2 ton capacity, the pull on hand chain will be 28 kg. It is pull on hand chain. If we are lifting it like this, the pull on hand chain will be 28 kg. How to measure the pull on hand chain? The pull on hand chain can be checked with the spring balance, or any load that can be hanged on this, that can check our pull on hand chain. Okay, the pull on hand chain is different for different capacity. Suppose it is for say 3 ton capacity. 3 ton capacity, it is around 49 kg, 55 kg. Then pull on hand chain for 5 ton kg, it is 49 kg. For 7.5 ton, it is 50 kg. For 10 ton, it is 61 kg. And accordingly, if it is 15 ton, then there will be 2 blocks on the upper side, and then 2 persons will be from one side, 2 persons will be from other side, and that pull will be then 61 kg from that side, 61 kg from this side. This is the pull on the hand chain. We have seen that the hoist is rated for the particular capacity. It can be 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton, 5 ton, 10 ton, 15 ton, 20 ton, 25 ton, 14 ton, 50 ton. For that, we have to see that it is not lifted more than the rated capacity. Even though in factory we are testing it for 50% overload, but in any case, from the customer side, it is not allowed that they should lift the load more than the rated capacity.